Hello, guys. Today I want to talk to you guys about the Imperials, which are my favorite class, and I think that they're the strongest class. The reason why I think that they're the strongest class is because of their racial power, the voice of the Emperor. Um, Basically, if you forgot what voice of the Emperor is basically kind of like a pause in the game. So for 60 seconds, nearby people stop fighting. All right. So again, people is the key word there. So you wouldn't be able to get like dragons to stop fighting you, vampires, animals, giants, anything like that, to stop fighting you. But people, they stop fighting you. So people include like Forsworns, obviously bandits, um, just any person that like decides to fight you, and then you end up getting ganged up, like 6v1. You can pretty much stop the fight. Um, that's pretty strong because once you stop the fight, you literally do anything you want. And it looks like this. All right, so the radius is very, very big. All right, as you can see, these guards, that little girl over there, the guard way over here got affected. You see that? You see that glow? All right, they got affected. For 60 seconds, you can do whatever you want. All right, so from here, in this state, you can sneak and kill them very, very easily. Even if these guys are literally looking right at you, broad daylight, they won't do anything. Because they're pacified. So you actually don't even need to sneak. You can just straight up kill them, and nobody will do anything for 1 minute. They're your buddies. So I think that that's super strong, and I know that you can only use it once a day, but I actually use it as a safety precaution, like or a safety net. Um, and I think that's pretty strong. I think that's stronger than the Argonians Hiskin, I think that's what it's called, where you basically are unkillable for a minute. I think it's stronger than that because um, if they're stop if they if they're not fighting you, then you don't need to heal. Um, Another good hero power is the Bretons. Bretons naturally they are very very defensive magic wise, and then if you perk right and if you wear the right equipment, they can actually be pretty tanky. All right, and they can pretty much take anything they want. But again, kind of like the Argonians, you really don't need defense if nobody's attacking you. So in that regard, I think Imperials are the strongest class. All right, and then also, of course, the Imperials naturally gain gold faster than any other class through their passive ability, which is Imperial Luck, I believe it's called. And basically, anytime you find gold, you find more of it. On top of that, they start out with a higher speechcraft, which translates into more gold per transactions at merchant stands. All right. The way that I like to play is farming and hoarding a lot. So basically, I pay trainers to level up for me, all right, instead of leveling up myself the natural way. I think it's a lot it's better and more efficient, obviously. But it's very costly, and you can't really do it if you don't have a lot of gold. Um, the reason why I'm able to get to you see I got my dragon bone armor. I got the reason why I was able to craft this very early on was because I farmed the craft trees very very quickly. All right, so alchemy, smithing, and enchanting, and as you can see here, these are fully geared. All right, they got two spells enchanted onto them. Right now, I'm actually playing illusionist and destruction. Um, so yeah, the only reason why I was able to do that is because I was able to farm up those three skill trees very, very quickly. All right, so you see enchanting all the way up, smithing all the way up, went directly to dragon bone armor. This tree up here, and then also alchemy. You really don't need alchemy to be at a level 100 to be able to be end game gear. But I like using alchemy is because it's the best source of income. All right. Basically, when you make a good potion, a decent potion, you sell it for like 1,000 or 1,200, 1,500 gold. Um, and you can't really do the other skill trees if you don't have a lot of money. All right, so it all kind of ties in together. All right, so you need these three, you need these two to become endgame as quickly as possible. The fastest way to become endgame is to have a lot of gold, and the best gold is alchemy. So it kind of goes in a circle, all right. And again, like the way I like to play is I like to just pay trainers to get my skills all the way up very very quickly. All right, they'll train you all the way to level 75 per tree, and then from there, the remaining 25 skills you can just do right away. And as far as I know, there's no limit to being legendary. So technically, there's no limit to your levels. All right, and then as you can see here, I got nothing in stamina. I got nothing in magicka because it really doesn't matter. All that matters is your health. I'm playing a spell caster right now, and I only have 150 magicka, which is very very low. The reason why I can get away with that is because I reduce everything to zero. And it's a pretty standard trick. But you can do that. Um, so that's the reason why I think Imperials are the strongest class, the strongest race, is because of their racial power, the voice of the Emperor. All right. So that's all. That's all for my video. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys agree, disagree, if you guys have any rebuttals, let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to comment. Hit the like button, hit the dislike button, whatever.